Four fastest times advance after that. Christian Coleman, former world champion, is the meet record holder. And Kainsola Ajayi, the season best at 6:45. And there is Malachi Snow of Texas Tech, the junior. Swept the Big Ten 60 meters and 60 hurdles with number 5 all-time collegiate best in both of those events.
Well, when you run that fast, you win both of those events. You come in here to the national championship. People start talking about Grant Holloway and Terrence Trammell. Can he do what those athletes did? But Malachi Snow is an exceptional athlete. It's at big rankings, and then a lot of pressure going to the SEC championships. He says he wants him just to relax and just race. And he said, I'm gonna take it from Doug Case, who said, just beat somebody. In a race today, just beat somebody.
Yeah, they don't run the races on paper. You got to go out there and show what you've got in the most important events.
Well, just keep a glance out there in lane 7. That is Kalen Walker. He is a tremendous starter.
And Walker does get a great start, but so does Malachi Snow. It's Snow and Ocon. Israel Ocon of Auburn was also there, 6:49 unofficially.
And Ken Harnden, and he just told his guys, get out there, do what you do. Look at how Malachi Snow stays down, though. It looks like that is a tough transition when you're down so low and you have to get up in that first 30 meters. Look how low he is. Powerful driver, big strides, but then he looks like he has just a little bit of a hesitation to get into his upright running there. There you see Hal on our right, but it was Israel Ocon who just squeaked out the win over Kalen Walker, and this is not surprising.
There is Malachi Snow. We saw him earlier in the 60 meters, qualifying through tomorrow's final. Junior at Texas Tech.
Well, certainly not as clean as he would have liked it to have been in the 60 meters, but he gets through as the 5th fastest qualifier there. But he's run some great hurdle races this year, 7:43, and I would consider him probably a better hurdler than 60-meter sprinter. But he set himself up as certainly the man to beat. But while we were at that SEC championships, start seeing the times roll.
Tharp finishing 6th in that final at the World Championships last summer. There are your competitors and their lane assignments. Snow in 4, Tharp in 6. Remember, they run right to left here at the Tyson Track Center on the Lamps Harder track.
Well, now's the time to transfer. He's gone 7:48. He's in this race for the Arkansas Razorbacks. And then also Abdul Sisanovi, he's in lane 7 for the Arkansas Razorbacks. They would love to get a couple guys through here to the finals. And keep your eye on Jamar Marshall Jr. of Houston in lane 2.
Clean start. Good start for Snow. Here comes Tharp. Tharp made just a huge move between the 2nd and 3rd hurdle. It looked very close for 2nd. See, Savani might have made it in. I think hurdle 2 and 3. Let's see if we can see it, Dan.
Well, Jacoby Tharp has gotten behind in a couple of races early, and he's made a big move to come back. But here he gets a good start, and he's even with some of the best starters in this field. And when he gets an even start, he's going to outrun everybody to the line. Just bigger, stronger, more powerful. Look at Jacoby Tharp on the left. Boom, good first step. He's up into running position, sees the hurdle in front of him, and he squares up so beautifully. Look at his shoulders there. The orange top and the blue bottom, squares up, quick trail arm, and clean. He comes off that hurdle, and he absolutely knew it. He was shaking his head. Jerome Campbell not far behind, and Malachi Snow certainly was there.